After a heartbreaking loss to the Rippers, they're tied with the Sirloins at half a game back against, and the Hooligans are in first. They do have a game here against the River Bats. So more teams that we've played in the past. This is once again a very big game. It seems like every game is a big game, but honestly it is. As we battle in a tight division, the Sirloins kind of blew it on themselves. Oh, the Night Bats. What a cool little stadium they have here. Dante Robinson gonna get things led off here against the Night Bats. Dante Robinson deep to right center field. Maybe got under it a little bit. Out number one. So the Melonheads had two tremendous offensive showings and then a complete dud as they lose a 1-0 game. So let's see which Melonheads offense shows up to this game. Strike two on Jocinda. The Melonheads need something here. Melonheads need something. There we go. Jocinda Smith is going to get the bloop single to center field. Exactly what you needed. Here is Pablo Sanchez. Oh no, Pablo pops it up. Pablo pops it up. 2 outs for the Melonheads now. Here is Del Vecchio. He has hit well. He has been a part of this offense now. And that's going to be ripped through for another single. The little 2-out single now, first and second. The Melonheads have something going, but can they capitalize? Here is Ahmed Khan. Still has not driven in any runs other than his solo shot back at the start of the season. That's going to be a blooper to short, out number 3. Nothing good comes out of the 2-out first and second. So now it's going to be up to Ernie Steele, who just pitched, I feel like. But here's Peapod Tailwind. We had versed Peapod in the past. We'd versed many of these people in the past. Peapod's going to get a hold of this ball. It's going to be shot into the gap. Dante's going to play the ball off the wall. Peapod's at second base. Peapod is standing with a stand-up double to lead off the game. This is not good for the Melonheads. Not good at all. Strike one. Pops it up. Pops it up. All right, we do have runner on second, 1 out for Dave Loins. Loins. Dave Loins. Look at those loins. So Dave is looking to come through. He's a big hitter. Strike 3 called. He can't believe it. This guy's calling his shot now. Ernie Steele. Gonna throw him the big hook though. Says hit this one out. And he says I'll take this one instead. Hits it right to Ahmed Khan. Out number 3. Night Bats can't capitalize on the leadoff double. And now both teams could not come through in the first inning. Keisha Phillips murders this pitch into left field. Exactly what you need to lead off the inning. Here we go, Mikey Thomas. Let's see if he can come through here with nobody out. They pitch out. Mikey Thomas is going to foul this ball off. Mikey Thomas puts this ball deep to right field. It is going to be out at the warning track. We thought Mikey Thomas might have had enough. But not this time. As there is 1 out now with Keisha Phillips on first base. Keisha's going to be stealing. Safe at second base with the stolen base. Oh, what is up with the Melonheads and popping the ball up? What is up with the Melonheads and not coming through and popping the ball up? It is very, very sad. Here's Ernie Steele trying to help his own cause, but instead he's going to be like everybody else and just pop it up. You hate to see it. The Melonheads once again cannot capitalize on the runner in scoring position. one of these two teams is eventually... Holy cow, Pablo Sanchez went flying. Unreal, as he cannot get to that ball. Strike called on the slider to start off the AB. That's going to be a bunt. They're going to sacrifice, and they're going to have a runner in scoring position with one out. Not something you see every day in Super Mega Baseball. That is going to move the runner over to third now with 2 outs. Let's see if the Night Bats can come through here. Ernie Steele misplays the ball. Out at first base, though. Gets out of the jam, and the Night Bats, just like the Melonheads, could not capitalize. Dante Robinson going to get the inning started with a single up the middle. All right, Dante has struggled with stolen bases along with the whole team because apparently everyone no longer runs. Dante Robinson is going to swipe this bag, though, and with nobody out is going to give Jocinda Smith an opportunity. Swings way too early. Dante stealing third. Over his head. That's going to be how the Melonheads get the first run of the ball game, is a throw into left field on the stolen base. And you know what? If you're the Melonheads right now, you'll take it. The last thing you want is another shutout. Jocinda Smith says, I would have drove him in anyways, as she ropes one into the gap. They're going to have a runner on second with nobody out for the heart of the lineup. This lineup has now become much more dangerous with hitters, the first 6 hitters all coming through lately. Much more dangerous. Pablo Sanchez is going to put this into the gap. It's going to be 2-0 Melonheads. And that's going to give Tony Del Vecchio an opportunity now with nobody out and a runner on second bases. They just trade places out there. The Melonheads offense all of a sudden here in the third is clicking and showing that they can get hits. These opportunities that they were not capitalizing on before, they are here. Diving play by the shortstop, Del Vecchio safe at first base though, and now it's first and third, nobody out. Ahmed Khan at the plate. Ahmed Khan is going to foul this ball off. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Can Khan come through here with 1 out? Checks his swing, ball number 2, 2-1 count. Ahmed Khan gets a hold of this ball deep to right field. They are going to send Pablo home. Safe at the plate, 3-0 Melonheads. Ahmed Khan does come through. Here's Keisha Phillips. She's been hitting the ball well down in this part of the lineup. That ball is outside. The Melonheads are doing a better job at not swinging at bad pitches, but Keisha Phillips out in front of that one. Keisha gets a hold of this one. No, she does not. That ball looked a lot better off the bat, but it dies out in left field for out number 2. I thought for sure she got all of that one. Here is Mikey Thomas, though. Mikey Thomas is going to foul it straight back up to the booth up here. That's a little nubber. Pitcher is left-handed, though. He misses the tag, but does get the flip. But not until the Melonheads offense finally comes through. Gets 3 runs for Ernie Steele. And Ernie is looking to continue to pitch here in the third to continue what he started. Strike number 2, Ernie Steele. Ooh, cannot punch him out on the curveball. Here's the high heat. Can't punch him out here either. Ernie Steele doesn't seem to have a put-away pitch. Ahmed Khan down the line. Out at first base. So the Melonheads right now are doing a good job. In the last 4 games, they've put up like 14 runs. But they did have a dud in there. Game number 3 as they lose 1-0, which you hate to see out of an offense that seems to be clicking. To have a dud like that concerns you moving forward. But we will see what the Melonheads can come through with. Big strike. Number 2. High heat. Doesn't swing. The changeup. Strike 3 called. He doesn't like it at all. But who cares? Here's David Loins. The tenderloin. He should be on the sirloins. But instead he is sitting here on the Night Bats. Trying to play spoiler. Pablo Sanchez is going to get to that ball. Ernie Steele does a good job covering out number 3. Top of the 4th. This game has pretty much been all Melonheads. Stephanie Morgan. This is a huge foul territory here. That is going to be out number 1. Here's Ernie Steele. They're going to pinch hit for him. And here's Reese. Reese is going to hit this ball to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to have to make a quick play as Reese can scoot. Out number 2, though. Here's Dante Robinson. 2 outs. Can he get something started for his team? That ball is hit deep to center field. I think he got under it just a bit too much, though. Out number 3. Melonheads up 3-0 here. Sydney Weber has been a dominant force in the bullpen so far this year. They're going to... Uh-oh, that ball is hit deep to left field. Have I spoke too soon? Oh, what a play by Del Vecchio on the wall! What a play to help Sydney Weber out. Out number 1, huge play. Sydney Weber gets out number 2 quickly. Man, what a play by Del Vecchio. I don't know if I've seen the Melonheads make a play like that yet. Here's a play to Jocinda. Jocinda out number 3. The Night Bats just looked defeated after that play by Del Vecchio in left. Here is Jocinda Smith. Jocinda's going to drive one up the middle. Lead-off single for Jocinda. And now the Melonheads here in the top of the 5th look like they've got something working again. Pablo Sanchez goes the other way. Back-to-back singles now with nobody out. This has got all the makings. Here is Tony Del Vecchio, who has just extended the heart of this lineup. Oh no, this is a pop-up. Infield fly is called. 1 out. Ahmed Khan, 0 for 1 with an RBI. Ahmed Khan gets a hold of this ball. He turns on it. It is deep. Gone! Ahmed Khan, the 3-run home run. Makes it 6-0 Melonheads. As that ball just hangs up just long enough. His 2nd home run of the year. And this heart of the order for the Melonheads just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Here's Keisha Phillips, who has definitely helped herself out here, moving down in the lineup. This ball could be out of reach of the first baseman, but it looks like he's got a beat on it. 2 outs. Almost hit into no man's land. Here's Mikey Thomas. Mikey Thomas, big swing and a miss. Little nubber. Pitcher's going to turn and fire. Thomas is slow. Out number 3. Melonheads up 6-0 here. Sydney Weber going to get a chance to finish this game off. This ball is hit to deep left field. Tony Del Vecchio going back. He doesn't have a good read on this ball. He's playing it off the wall. It bounces off the wall past him. Runner going no. Runner staying at second. Leadoff double here in the bottom of the 5th. So maybe some life out of the Night Bats here in the bottom of the 5th. This ball is popped up. Who is going to catch it? Jocinda calling for it. Out number 1. Melonheads 2 outs away from a big win over the Night Bats as the offense has really put it together lately. This ball is deep to right field. That's going to be gone. Gone! A 2-run home run for the Night Bats here in the bottom of the 5th. They do make it a little more interesting as Sydney Weber can't come through. They're going to pull Sydney Weber and Luana Liu going to come in and pitch. This ball is hit. Little flare to center field. Dante Robinson calling off the right fielder, Keisha. Out number 2. Let's see if Lou can get out of this game, in this game for us. Nobody seems to be running for the ball. That's going to fall. It looks like Jocinda was going to go back and play it. Then she didn't. Then Del Vecchio didn't really make a play on it. And then it just kind of falls between them. So now, once again, the Night Bats have some life. And they could make it even more interesting. 6-2 game. If this batter is not punched out here, I imagine Amir Khan's going to come in and get the save. But we'll see. Curveball, strike 3, swinging. Melonheads win. 6-2, another big offensive game for the Melonheads. The Melonheads offense is really putting it together as they push for the playoffs here. Melonheads fans should feel very good about the team that they're seeing on the field.